looking bloody rowdy. Turn the camera around. Wouldn't be a bad day to hit by a wave. It never used to be all these big boulders. It's all falling down from the cliff. There's a free buoy. Make a little boat out of that. I think it's about a 40-minute walk probably to where I was, back to the van. Good for the old ankles, there's rocks. Quite a few trees have been falling down. So these trees only just fell down the other day by the look of it. Every time I look up on the cliff, I get hit by a rogue wave. Whee! Fuck. Got my old feet a bit wet. Oh, fuck, I knew I should have worn my togs. The old wet feet feel nice and fresh. This is a marine reserve, so not allowed to fish, but you're allowed to swim here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all those trees keep falling. Yet to see one fall while I'm here. Go over that. Old selfie stick's a bit wobbly. I don't know if they're all like that or it's just a cheap one. Yeah, you can feel the heat coming off the rocks on a hot day here. Just in Nelson, New Zealand. boring. One man's boring is another man's fun. Some people like cocaine and hookers and some people like nature. It'd be a bit boring if everyone liked one thing. Yeah, I was just walking back to the van, thought I'd film it, why not, for myself. I think most of the YouTube stuff I've been doing is for myself, to be honest. It's more of just a folder to save all my videos. Yeah, this is nature. No cocaine and hookers around here. Now, I was expecting the first video I uploaded to get a whole bunch of hate, but I think getting hate seems as hard as getting likes on YouTube. So you really got to talk about stuff that you know is going to upset people if you want to go viral. Which if you're doing it for money, then yeah, that's what you got to do, but I'm not really doing it for the money. I think even when you start making money on YouTube, it's only bloody, I think someone was saying it's about 17 cents for 1,000 shorts views. And that was the finance category, which is the highest. Then it goes the food category and then lifestyle. So I'd probably get like maybe 2 cents for 1,000 views, which isn't worth selling your soul for. There you go, Mike. Thought I'd get out the van. Probably spent a bit of time in the old van in the last few days. Go a bit crazy. It's one of my favourite beaches because no one else comes here. In bloody England. Show you old Batman's cave. Hit by the wave. There's a nice shady spot. Surprised there's no one living in there. Not a bad spot to live. I think most people live stream from a computer in a room doing something in the room. It's not really me. Maybe I'll give it a go one day. Yeah, that's the van all the way. We can't even see it yet. Might have to chuck the old togs on when I get back. I can't really think of any good river spots to go swimming other than the Lee River. Probably not that clean these days. There's a waterfall up here. I was thinking it'd be a good place to cool off, and then I climbed up it a bit and seen a dead goat in there. I was like, oh, it's probably like that around all these little creeks. Don't know if a hunter shot it and dumped it there or if it just fell off a cliff or something. That's pretty unlikely it fell off a cliff. Fresh slip. Might have to go for a swim. See how long it takes us to get back to the van. I said it was about 40 minutes, I think. At a guess. Too hot for the old hoodie now. To take the old jacket off, I think. Sweating a bit. I don't want to get burnt, I'm already burnt. Now if you can get burnt once you're burnt, can you? So you probably can. You've got to look where you're going, otherwise you bloody roll your ankle. I'm going to have to take my jacket off, I think. I only wore it to bloody stop the feel the burn. Like even the t-shirt I'm wearing is the wrong one. Bloody cotton t-shirts. Try to wear all that breathable stuff. Mic down there. Yeah, then the old cotton gets wet. Takes a while to dry. I think if I extend the selfie stick, it's quite wobbly. It's meant to have that gyro on it, but I wouldn't know how that works. It's like everything these days, just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better. I think the best phone stand I bought was from Kmart and it was only $20. The same looking one at the phone shop was about $300. little bit of a difference. There's always people on YouTube now cutting open all those cheap lithium batteries and finding out that some of them are actually better than the expensive ones. Just because they slap a fancy name and write a story on it doesn't mean it's good. Like they're buying a van in New Zealand. They give it a name and call it a story and say it looked after them, and now they want 20 grand for a rusty old van. Maybe that's what I got to do when I sell mine. Hey, Infamous. It's a good name, the old Infamous King. I think I made my YouTube name way too long. I didn't know what else to call it. Thinking should have called it bloody Schizo Ash. Changed my mind every 5 minutes. It's like I think the cooking videos do the best, but I can't be arsed sitting there just filming myself cooking. Especially because I'm no chef and don't cook anything fancy. It's normally just a lump of meat and some potatoes. Yeah, there's the view. I haven't come here for quite a while. I think when you spend too much time in the van, you need to get out. Doesn't matter where, just out. That's why I bought the old electric scooter. When I got no energy to go for a walk, I'll just stand on that thing and go somewhere. Wouldn't mind an electric bike, but they're so bloody expensive. I think it's over 10 grand for a decent one. And you can get a full electric motorbike for the same price. And then you can't really ride anywhere because everyone hates them. And there's the rugged cliff. I'm always listening out for a rock rolling down. Usually see a few goats. I think that they've killed them, to be honest. There's normally at least 30 or 40 goats everywhere you look. Now there's none. Must have had a big culling up here and then made it into dog food or something. I bought the biggest phone they had, and it must weigh over a kilo. So when you put it on these tripods and selfie sticks and all that, it just wobbles around. Can't really help it. Surprised you don't see any nudists having a sunbathe. Suppose they want to do it in public these days, get some attention. I'll turn you around, show you the view. They're pretty cool spots to park up if you're allowed to park here overnight, but you're not. I just park in places where there's no signs, so they can't say, can you see the sign? But if you're not from New Zealand, I imagine it'd be a bit harder. Probably end up parking somewhere you're not meant to. It's not the police that give a shit, it's everyone else for some reason. It's the biggest problem with this world at the moment, is everyone sticks their nose in everyone's business. I think that's why back in the day it was so much better, because you could just do what you want, no one cares if you're only hurting yourself. That's how it should be. I have to make a feed when I get back to the van. Hopefully I'll get my new van in a week or two, probably 2 weeks maybe. And I'll be farting around, probably have to do a temporary setup for a little bit. This time I want to wait till I've got everything before I start kitting it out. This van I sort of did it bit by bit, which was a pain in the ass. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So expensive in New Zealand to do a van, especially if you go into all those Burnco and all those shops. I think they realised everyone living in a van had no options, so all the prices for everything went bloody high. Like I think for a mixing bowl size sink that they call for an RV, you can pay like $200 or $300 for it. But you can go to Marketplace and get a stainless steel house sink for about $20. You gotta look around. Getting back to civilization. Take it off the old selfie stick. That'd be better. There's a few people sunbathing now. Yeah, we walked all the way around the corner. Probably another half an hour around that corner. This bit'll be good for a swim. I think I need to look out for a cheap tyre. Paddle out and catch a snapper. I think I might call it there. Might do another live a bit later maybe. Just thought I've got to post something, otherwise YouTube will think I'm quitting.